hard time adjusting the seats. I'm 5'2". He looks like a big boy. Yeah, and he couldn't get in. They had to get a smaller person to, because you can't put the seats back anymore. There's stuff behind it. I wasn't thinking. So okay, so it's now Wednesday, December 14th, 2022. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I can say that Canadian Tire in Salaberry-de-Valleyfield, Quebec are officially, they are definitely scam artists. I would not recommend them to nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody. And I would not be saying this unless I was 100% sure. When I first went there, I was dealing with Clement. This guy was just totally arrogant, and like he screwed you in an ugly way. The only difference that happened yesterday is they screwed me, but at least they did it with a smile. You know, anyways, nothing but a ripoff. Nicholas in French, he made it look like he was, he recognized that my billing was, you know, accidentally overcharged me, like the bill accidentally overcharged me $100. So he credited me $100 towards my visit yesterday. And being that, like I had no choice because I already had paid for services that wasn't done, well, that's why I agreed to go back there. But I was going to be really, you know, on top of things and watch what they were doing and not leave the department and watch how long I had my van. And that I did. But anyways, so he comes to me and he tells me that I need wiper, like the wiper arms that hold the wiper blades on. I need the both left and right ones. And I also need the hose. And so okay. So they went ahead and did it. But the one thing he was not expecting me to do is ask for the parts they removed. So that's where I know it was totally scandalous, because I got the parts back that they removed. I got them right here. I'll show you up close. That and the rubber piece that they charged me for. And just a second. It's really hard to see because they intentionally, I think, put this in such light ink. But anyways, this here is both, it means the left and the right arm that holds the wiper blades on. And they charged me $65 for either the left or right, and $60 for the opposite side. See that? So that's for, yeah, the left and right, these things right here, the wiper arms that hold on the wiper blades. And then for this little piece of hose right here, that little piece of hose is right there. And that was $82.66 for this little piece of plastic right there. The whole bill in total cost me, that's with the $100 credit. He said it would have been $453 if he didn't give me that credit. But he brings the parts that he removed off the van, and I totally grabbed them, and I'm looking at them, and I'm asking tons of questions. This is in the waiting room at Canadian Tire. There's other people there. And I noticed that the blade arms, the wiper blade, these hold on the wiper blades itself, the wiper blade arms, and there's nothing wrong with them. It's really, really solid, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with them at all. Like in mint condition, as you can see. Okay, the only thing is it looks like right there, it's hard to see it, but it looks like it was actually cut, because it's pretty. It doesn't look corroded. It doesn't look like discolored white on it, like a corrosion, like a rubber looks like with wear and tear. It looks like a nice clean cut. I'll see if I can get a better shot of that. But anyway, so I asked him, well, since the wiper blade arms are like in mint condition and it's just the hose, can I just get the hose? And he tells me no, because they come as a unit. Like this comes as a unit. So you have to buy the arms in order to get the hose. This is what he actually told me. So if this is the case, why is it separated each part on the bill? Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. So he got me for literally $60 and $65, because that's what these were a piece. 60, one was 60, one was $65. So, oh my God, he got me for what, $125? So that $100, credit that they overcharged me for their services in the first place. Like I said, they did nothing but screw me over out of a few $100s, actually. Unbelievable. They are just disgusting human beings. Like, and I'm telling you right now, there is something disturbingly wrong with these people in Salaberry-de-Valleyfield. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, I am going to see, I'm still not going to let this go. I'm not going to do anything about it right this minute, because I truly have to focus about getting on the road and getting out of here. I think that'll really, really help my mental state. Just, getting the hell out of the province of Quebec and trying to figure out something else. Because, like George Carlin says, before you go and, self-diagnose yourself with depression and anxiety or whatever, first, make sure you're not, in fact, just surrounded by assholes. And that's what Quebec is. I'm telling you, I've been all across Canada in lots of provinces, lots of cities, lots of towns. And I'm not talking about the rest of the world, but in Canada in particular, the 99.9% of all the assholes live in Quebec. And that's why I've got to get the hell out of here if I want to heal. It's almost impossible to heal yourself when you're surrounded by ignorant, manipulative, lying, narcissistic bleep. So you can really see the arms this way. I'm holding the light here so you can see it better. But look at these arms. Look at these wiper blade arms. Like mint condition, people. They really are. There is absolutely nothing wrong. There's a little bit of rust on that. But somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I just feel like I've been so ripped off. I really, really do. These arms did not need to be replaced. $65 for one and $60 for the other. That's before tax. But if you look at this, can you see that? That looks like a cut. That looks like a cut. It doesn't look corroded at all. It looks cut. But anyways, if you look at this part is supposed to go in this little square thing right there. Can't get it very good there. But yeah, even that doesn't look like it goes in that little hole. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, so this right here, this is on the outside. You can see that from the outside of the van. And this little piece right there. So, right there. It doesn't look, it just looks like it was cut off. Like I'm telling you, I just feel so ripped off. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but I'll see. So another thing I forgot to mention, my appointment is for 1 o'clock. Nicholas said that he would definitely be there to look after me so that I didn't have to deal with Clement or anybody else. He was going to look after me. So when I got there, he was nowhere to be found. I had to talk to somebody else. And that was not the worst part of it. He told me that, I'm sorry I couldn't be here when you got here at 1 o'clock. I got tied up, with other things. So he stood there blatantly lying to me because I seen him outside of the garage smoking, whether it was whether he was vaping or smoking a cigarette, I don't know. But I do know he was standing right outside there at 1 o'clock with couple of the other, you know, mechanics or guys, whatever they were, they work at the garage, but he was out there having a cigarette. So he has the nerve to come right to me, stand there right and look in my eyes and tell me that he was busy. They were nothing but pathological, lying, manipulative, narcissistic, just ugly people. Like I said, I would not recommend the Canadian Tire in Salaberry-de-Valleyfield to anyone. If you want to donate a couple of $100 to the technical advisors, then go there. They'll be glad to see you. But with that being said, guys, I'm planning on heading out on the road within the next day or two. That is for sure. And so with that being said, I'm going to leave you with some peace, love, and light from my heart to yours. See you next video.